Hi everyone, welcome to another storytelling session. My name is Precious, your storyteller for tonight. Today's story is somewhat fresh. This just happened last year, 2019. This is the story of Alyssa Marie Mejia Rogers. 22-year-old Alyssa met 64-year-old Edward Rogers Jr. through online dating. After chatting and getting to know each other, they then decided to get married. Alyssa went to the US with Edward, and they started building their family together. Their wedding day might have been one of the happy days, if not the happiest day for Alyssa. She's marrying an American man and will be going with him to the United States. A year later, Alyssa gave birth to a son whom she loved and adored so much. Alyssa and Edward's marriage was definitely not a smooth ride. There have been multiple reports of abuse in the relationship, and the police have been called to the home in several occasions. Tuesday, July 30, 2019, police were called to the home once again. A neighbor who was also Edward's friend have reported that Edward told him that he had killed Alyssa and stuffed her body in their garage freezer. Police and reporters rushed into the residence. It was a total shock for the community. Although they have seen police cars outside the home before, this time it was different. Authorities did not only found Alyssa's body in the garage freezer, but also found Edward dead in their bedroom to a gunshot wound. It was obvious to them that it was self-inflicted. They investigated the case as a murder-suicide. According to this friend, Edward was suffering from depression. Now, this may be understandable as their divorce process was rough. However, this definitely doesn't justify what he did. Edward and Alyssa have been going through a stressful and difficult divorce process for quite a while. It was around Thursday or Friday the week before, that would have been 25th or 26th of July, 2019, Edward and his friend met up in a restaurant. He shared how everything was going between him and Alyssa. He also shared that Alyssa had falsely accused him of abuse, and that she also brought their 1-year-old son to the Philippines and left him there. Edward was also arrested and a protective order was filed against him. Protective order is a court order anyone suffering from abuse can file to not only protect themselves but also keep their abusers away. According to Edward's friend, Edward told him that Alyssa just showed up out of nowhere. After going through the stress of filing this protective order, she just showed up and enticed him to have sex with her. He also added that Alyssa said she has now proof that he violated the protective order against him. In the state of Texas, if you violated a protective order against you, it's considered Class A misdemeanor and you could be jailed for a maximum of 1 year with a fine of up to $4,000. But if you have prior convictions, then it will be considered third-degree felony. The punishment, imprisonment for 2 to 10 years. They then reportedly got into a fight where he ended up pushing her. She fell down, hit her head, and died. Edward was a violent man. Alyssa might have known his criminal records and that he had prior convictions. In 2004, Edward stabbed and killed a co-worker due to a work dispute, which was witnessed by his ex-wife, Jennifer Rogers. Edward's youngest son from his previous marriage, who was just 13-year-old at that time, have seen him physically hurt Alyssa multiple times. A lot of people have asked why she went back when she was advised by the police, family, and friends to stay away. Was she trying to frame Edward in breaking the protective order so with his past convictions he would be jailed for a maximum of 10 years? Or was she lured to come back home? When this friend heard Edward confessed, he said he did not believe him. So Edward opened the freezer and showed Alyssa's body. He even squeezed Alyssa's buttocks, smirked, and said that it was cold. This act really showed he had no respect at all to the woman he married, the woman he's supposed to protect and loved until the end of their lives. According to family, Edward called family members saying he killed her and that he was sorry before shooting himself. Now, this brings us to our theories. Was he really a cold-blooded killer? Did he lure her there just to kill her? Or was it just an argument turned bad? I don't know. Most of the reports that I saw online were based from Edward's friend. And sadly, there's no one to tell Alyssa's side of the story. It's possible that Alyssa really went there and enticed Edward to have sex with her, especially if she have known the prior convictions of Edward. Maybe she's trying to get Edward jailed, put him away for 10 years. That's a long time. Edward was 66 at that time. However, it's also possible that she was lured to get there. Maybe Edward promised her something. We're not exactly sure, and we will never be sure. The only people who know what exactly happened, they're both dead. My heart really goes out to their son. He was just 1 year old. I can only pray and hope that he is doing well and that he's gonna have a great future with Alyssa's family. He might be still in the Philippines up to this day. Tell me, what do you think? What do you think really happened? Feel free to comment down below. Lessons now for domestic violence. This is really not acceptable at all. If you are a victim of domestic violence, or if you know someone, please reach out to the authorities. For those of you who don't know yet, in every police station in the Philippines, there is a designated women's and children's desk. If you go there and tell them you're suffering from domestic violence or any abuse from your partner or from anyone from your home, you will be prioritized. Do not be scared. Leave the relationship, and if you can't, ask help. Please ask help before it's too late. Alyssa's story is really a great reminder for everyone to never be afraid and to speak up, to ask for help when needed, and to not hesitate. Thank you so much, you guys, for listening. As always, I am grateful to tell you stories. Talk to you on my next video. Please give it a thumbs up, like, and share, and don't forget to subscribe. My name is Precious, your storyteller every day. Take care. Love, love. Please check out our Facebook page, Precious the Storyteller. Share your stories, your different theories about the videos that we've already talked about. You can also email your stories if you want them to be told on this channel. There's an email where you can send them. That would be precious.memories.community@gmail.com. Thank you so much again for listening. Talk to you in my next video. Bye.